Jai Sriman Narayan.
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 I pay my obeisances to my spiritual master, Srimad Jagadguru Sudarshan Acharya Ji Maharaj. I pay my obeisances to Lord Sri Ramanuj. I pay my obeisances to our Purva Acharyas. I pay my obeisances to our 12 Alvas. I pay my obeisances to Mother Lakshmi. And I pay my obeisances to Lord Sriman Narayan. I welcome all of you here physically at the Sri Narayan Dham in Durban, South Africa. I welcome those that are watching this discourse locally, nationally, and internationally. And I welcome in advance those that are going to be watching this discourse when it is posted on YouTube and various groups from around the world subsequently. We are on day 10 in our annual celebrations of the month of the Ramanujans, celebrating the life of my Guru, Swami Sudarshan Acharya Ji Maharaj, celebrating the life of the Adi Guru of Kaliyug, which means the full spiritual master of Kaliyug, with all the qualities of a spiritual master prevalent in him. There is going to be no other spiritual master that's going to take his place, as he has completed his work in full. So he is the Adi Guru of Kaliyug. He supersedes all restrictions. He is not only a Sri Sampradaya Guru, he is a Sanatana Dharma Guru and the principal Guru of Vaishnavism. All other Gurus in Vaishnavism and other Sampradayas took a huge portion of his re-establishment, tweaked it here and there, text tortured here and there, to suit a particular narrative at a particular time. However, the original, authentic, undistilled Vedas was only and only and only re-established by Ramanuj Acharya. This, what I'm saying, cannot be refuted. Because if you take all the Vedas and if you take Ramanuj Acharya's writings and you interface it with the four Vedas, Bhagavad Gita and Brahma Sutra, you'll see it synchronizes perfectly. So when that is done, it means he's an Acharya. A bona fide Acharya does not invent anything of his own. And he is an Acharya in totality. And any other Acharya that emanates or manifests in this Kaliyug, in Vaishnavism, will be born from the womb of Lord Sri Ramanuj. That he will have the spiritual DNA of Lord Sri Ramanuj. And the spiritual DNA of Lord Sri Ramanuj is the four Vedas in its original authentic form, the Brahma Sutras in its original authentic form, the Bhagavad Gita in its original authentic form. And for those that's on social media and my physical devotees, if you go and research all the writings, go on Google, find out what Lord Ramanuj wrote, go and research all his writings. Every writing of his is cross-referenced with an authorized scriptural text. And the authorized scriptural texts are 4 Vedas, Brahma Sutras, Bhagavad Gitas, in Sanatana Dharma. And my discourse is on Sanatana Dharma only. My discourse is on Sanatana Dharma exclusively. All my discourses pertain to Sanatana Dharma exclusively, and Sanatana Dharma is personified in the 4 Vedas. Sanatana Dharma is personified in the 4 Vedas, corroborated in the Mahabharata, corroborated in the Ramayana, corroborated in the Bhagavad Gita by the Supreme Lord Himself. No concoction. You all know what's a concoction?
Mixture of elements.
Cyril, you know what's a concoction?
Yes.
So, Trisha, your son is not here. He's missing gems. So just before, or a while before, I came out of club life, Vasudeva. And stop pretending, you came late, I saw you, you can hide behind the camera, I can still see you. Alright? Barman started mixing. I don't know who can remember, but there was a drink called B52. Who remembers? Trisha? It's my Ashi remembers. From a whole satsang, only Trisha, the quietest, who will say he never smelled even a juba in her life. She knows B52. She is happy that her son is not here. Adana, you heard of B52? Satish?
Yes, Guru.
Yeah. So that was the closest to B52. It's called a concoction. You take this alcohol and that alcohol and a portion of that alcohol and a portion of that alcohol and a portion of that alcohol, and bang, you go Pagla. You go Pagla. So these gurus that take a concoction from here and a portion from there and a portion from there and a portion from there and a portion from there, they go and they give birth to Paglis and Paglas. And if you think the guru is lying, you can see them dancing around the world, doing the Pagla dance. That Pagla dance comes from concoctions. Here's one concoction here, the Brahma Samhita. I said, I don't discourse without reference. And when I'm ready, after the month of the Ramanujans, I'm going to refute each verse of the Brahma Samhita with verses from the Vedas and show you why this concoction is not related to Sanatana Dharma. This Brahma Samhitas, why it has no standing in Sanatana Dharma or Vaishnavism. And I'm going to have my original verdict text here. And this is the only time I'm coming out of the parameters of Lord Sri Ramanuj. because these Paglas were not here in his time. Satish Bharat?
Yes.
These Paglas were not here in his time, so the Guru had to make his own refutation. You all understand? I have to refute this outside the parameters of, but following his line. Following his line and taking evidence from his teachings. You saw how one group of Paglas are here for 60 years, and then just recently there's another mad hawking concoction Pagla. Alright? What do you think is happening to his eyes, Satish Bhai, with all these concoctions? Because I remember every time I had a B52, I don't know how I reached home.
His truth is blurred.
His truth is blood, yes. Trisha, every time I had a B52, I don't know how I reached home. Next morning, I'll open my eyes slowly to see where I am. Then I'll turn in the bed and see if Mataji is there. Then I'll say, all right, no problems.
The right house.
I'm in the right house. With the right wife. Then, muzzed up, I'll go and look at my car or van, whatever vehicle I had, one round and see no scratches. And then I won't care who drove. But now I know Lord Narayan was driving my vehicle in my B52 states. Alright? Like how he's driving these Paglas in their concocted state. So it is necessary so again, I'm making this distinction. For the Vedas to prevail, we need to remove non-Vedic thought from that space, yes?
Yes.
For the Vedas to prevail, we have to remove non-Vedic thoughts from that space in the mind of people. You agree, all of you? These two can't coexist. So, if I explain the Bhagavad Gita and I say this is the original Bhagavad Gita, authentic, original, undistilled, non-philosophical Bhagavad Gita, and Swami Prabhupada is saying he's the only person, him and his followers, they say, he is the only Guru to have given the Bhagavad Gita as it is from Lord Sri Krishna. Lord Sri Krishna spoke to him, didn't speak to Arjuna, that was another Lord Sri Krishna, and there's another Lord Sri Krishna who spoke the Bhagavad Gita to him, and he's the only person that his particular Bhagavad Gita was spoken. Then people around the world is going to say, 60 years later, here comes this Guru Acharya Sri Ramanuj, and he is saying that his Bhagavad Gita is the original Bhagavad Gita. His Bhagavad Gita is the authentic Bhagavad Gita. How will someone who does not know anything about the Vedas come across these two Bhagavad Gitas? Everything is on internet, everything is on YouTube, everything on Facebook. Is this not a mockery? Because the person would want to read the Bhagavad Gita. And we are saying the Bhagavad Gita is spoken by the Creator, the Supreme Lord, the creator of this universe. Many other religions listen to our discourses. Yes?
Yes.
You find one pastor commenting all the time. I think he's even on this live on Facebook. Many other religions listen to our discourses. How will they understand? We trying to convince the world that Sanatana Dharma is the absolute truth. This is our job. We're telling the world that the Creator who created this universe, the essence of the Vedas live in him. We're trying to tell this world. We're saying the Creator is supreme, is not only a historical figure, yes, he's a historical figure, and he's absolute and he's supreme. When we use the word supreme, it means you cannot add a higher status than that. Supreme covers every nick and crank. The word supreme covers everything, end to end. Then there's a person who wants to understand Sanatana Dharma. As I said, that now all the major countries, Christian countries around the world, are celebrating Diwali. In the parliament, they lighting lamps. Now they're greeting Namaste. We want to teach them what Diwali is, not just the lighting of the lamp. We want to teach them the significance of the lamp and light. And when we want to teach them the significance of the lamp and light, that leads to the Bhagavad Gita. The Bhagavad Gita is the cream of all the Upanishads. Bhagavad Gita is the cream of all the Upanishads. We want to teach these people that that light, the fire, the light is symbolic in Sanatana Dharma. It takes you from darkness to light. And when we're pointing out that darkness to light, we have rational people in this universe. Are they rational? Today everyone is more or less educated, although many not formally. Even an uneducated person in the village has a cell phone. Right? Education does not mean a country's national education. Education means to know something that you don't know. Then you are educated. So when these people, we want to teach them the reason why we light lamps. And when we use the word light, that light is personified in the Upanishads. So we want to direct them from the lamps, the light, to the Upanishads, but it will be difficult for them immediately to start going through the Upanishads. So we say, go to the Bhagavad Gita. We tell them, go to the Bhagavad Gita. And now we're saying that the Bhagavad Gita of Lord Ramanuj is the spotless Bhagavad Gita in the world. The only spotless Bhagavad Gita in the world. Then they're going through Swami Prabhupada's Bhagavad Gita as it is. And they're going to see a contradiction between me, Acharya Sri Ramanuj's declaration, and Swami Prabhupada's declaration. When you have a contradiction between two gurus coming from or perceived to be coming from the same university, then, Jessica, as Kunazi said, he put me and Pedro Adams in the room. only one of us will come out. And I'm saying, if you put me and Swami Prabhupada, Trisha, in a room, only one of us will come out. And who you think Trisha will come out? I can't hear Trisha. This is okay. You want us to turn the camera and say, who said you? Alright? So, do you think it's a rational thing to do? If two Bhagavad Gitas are contradicting each other, do you think it is my duty if I'm saying my Bhagavad Gita is the original Bhagavad Gita and you are saying your Bhagavad Gita is the original Bhagavad Gita, then I must refute your Bhagavad Gita with evidence from the Upanishads, because the Bhagavad Gita is the cream of the Upanishads. So I must produce all the Upanishads and I must say, ISKCON lied, verse 1 to verse 700, I must show where he lied. He did not lie all over, but his version of the Bhagavad Gita is through a particular lens. When you put on lens, what happens to your sight? It gets restricted to the lens. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. As soon as you put on lens, your sight gets restricted to the configuration of the lens. If you want to see outside the lens, you put your glasses up, yes? And if you can't see, you put your glasses down, but whatever you see is figured by that lens, and Sanatana Dharma is unlimited. The Vedas is infinite. You cannot, there is no lens to Sanatana Dharma. You cannot see Sanatana Dharma through any lens. You must see Sanatana Dharma as it is presented to you by the Supreme Lord. And the Lord has worked very, very hard to present Sanatana Dharma to you in its authentic originality. The Lord has done all the work. You don't have to do anything. The Lord found the recipe. He picked up all the items for the menu. Trisha. He cleaned up everything and he cooked everything. You must just drink in the nectarian and sublime, absolutely pure Vedic knowledge. That's all you have to do. Just drink it in. Don't dash it with anything. No dash. No? So don't you like it? Straight from the Vedas into your mouth.
No B-52.
No B-52. You must down it as it is. As it really is. Yeah. How would you know between Lord Ramanuj's Bhagavad Gita and Swami Prabhupada's Bhagavad Gita, which Bhagavad Gita is the absolute truth? How would you know?
The Bhagavad Gita that interfaces with the Vedas.
Yes. So when you do an explanation, like yesterday I saw an explanation by a very dramatic prosecutor in the Pagla Adams case. Alright? This man was an actor, but a real actor. A real actor. He impressed both everyone that was watching and the judge. He acted like how I'm acting here today. I need to impress everyone who comes across my discourse, because I must come with supporting evidence. That is what law is. Bhagavad Gita is cosmic law. And I must find laws in the cosmic law library supporting each verse in the Bhagavad Gita. From verse 1 to verse 700, I must find verses from the Ramayana, I must find verses from the Mahabharata, I must find verses from the Puranas, I must find verses from the Upanishads, because ultimately the Bhagavad Gita is a summary of all Vedic knowledge. Ultimately, it's a summary of all Vedic knowledge. So every verse must be supported. So Swami Prabhupada got this book, Brahma Samhita, which is not part of the authority on the Vedas. Mysteriously, only this portion was found. And mysteriously, the entire philosophy is founded on this portion. And mysteriously, it was found by Lord Sri Krishna. Because they say Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the avatar of Lord Sri. It's Lord Sri Krishna himself. And I'm going to show, after the month of the Ramanujans, the two Krishnas. The ISKCON Krishna and the original Krishna. Because this book contradicts the entire Bhagavad Gita of Lord Krishna from the Mahabharata. This book contradicts the Lord Sri Krishna from the Mahabharata. So I'm going to take a long time. My discourses are getting longer and longer, Trisha. Trisha doesn't know when the Guru will stop giving these military-like discourses and just say Om Swaha and she can go home. Alright? Trisha came to this ashram for Om and she's getting nuclear Swaha. Alright? Yeah, so I can't see in my life, Trisha. There's so many fake organizations, there's so many false teachings. I'm 63. I'm going to be 64 in October. I don't know how long I'm going to live, but the way the Supreme Lord has rewired my mission, I'll spend my entire life refuting these organizations. Okay? But whilst we're refuting these organizations, we are re-establishing the original, authentic, undistilled, non-philosophical Sanatana Dharma. So that's our mission. That is what we need to do. And how you think those that need to come into Sanatana Dharma, how much are we helping them? How much are we helping the misled ISKCON devotees? Don't you think that at least 80% of them, Acharya Sri Ramanuj is getting a badge from almost every ISKCON organization. Have you seen that? ISKCON Vrindavan. Lots of ISKCON and Hare Krishna initiatives. I'm getting I don't, maybe I got a contact in Facebook, Satish.
Looks like
Yeah. So every week, about 5 or 6 leave other places. The organization that I am trying to eliminate is awarding me with badges. Because my devotees have the nerve to share in their institution.
Forcing them to do it.
Yeah, and I wanted to make that comment. Also, we need to ensure that this message reach across the globe. My target is 8.6 million humans. 8.6 million humans. Rita must tell me when we got 8.6 million likes and comments. Then we know Guru's mission was successful. Right? Not these couple hundreds we're getting now here and there. There's a lot of work to do. And I like when Trisha say, I posted on my groups, I cross-posted, and I don't know what's cross-posted. And every time I want to go on the group and ask what's cross-posted, so I'll ask in this discourse, what's cross-posted?
You go onto a group and you post, and from that group you select other groups and send it to multiple groups from one group.
Okay. Because I'm seeing close to 600 groups that we're posting in now. Alright? And 600 groups, I think when we reach 1,000, I'll be happy. In 1,000 group, if 100 people see it, I don't want their likes, I don't want their love, I don't want their comments. I just want them to see what the Guru is saying. Then I want them themselves to go to Google and verify what the Guru is saying. I want them to go to ISKCON and see. I want them to type out, why is Acharya Sri Ramanuj criticizing ISKCON? Type that on Google. Then let AI find all the reasons for you. AI works very well, Jessica.
Yes,
I wish I had AI when I was in my 20s. We would have been sitting in a gold ashram today, right? With Kaliyug. But if I had AI a long time ago, it does so much of work for you. Like if you type out, why is Acharya Sri Ramanuj criticizing ISKCON, AI will go and find every wrong that ISKCON has done and give it to you, corroborating that Acharya Sri Ramanuj's criticism is evidentially factual. Is AI not working for us?
Yes.
You understand? Yes, it's doing my work. Because the AI asks a few questions in the bottom of post, and if you go there, you'll see. They do a research, they cross-reference. Trisha, you cross-post, they cross-reference. Alright, Trisha, see if you can befriend one of the AIs and make my work even easier. So this is a spiritually legal exercise, that I am involved in at the moment. Okay? And when I saw that judgment or when I saw the prosecutor opposing judgment, opposing bail, Jessica, he did it in a masterful way. The same way I stated when I took on Kaliyug is gone. I said I'm going to use their own evidence to de-establish them. Did I say that?
Yes.
And I started it like that. And this is what this prosecutor did. He played all fatal add-ins, or fatal add-ins, videos. He called the court a very, very bad word. He said, F the judgment, F the justice system. The justice system is a P. F the courts. Now imagine you asking for bail, and when you ask for bail, you must have a clean, you must say, I'll respect the court. I'll respect the judgment. I won't interfere with state witnesses. That's what you need to impress that upon the court so that you can get bail. And what this man is saying?
Catch me if you can.
He said he's a better actor than Harrison Ford.
He's a fugitive.
And Harrison Ford acted in the movie Fugitive. He's a better fugitive than the movie Harrison Ford, and the judge who's going to grant him bail is listening to this man saying how he can manipulate that bail. And she's a colored, and he's a colored. How heavy you think her shoulders are? Because this trial is on social media live. The whole in South Africa is watching this trial, and you have a person in front of you who not too long ago, catch me if you can. When you give him bail, what he's going to do? Eh? Yeah, because he said, F the court. So what do you think going to happen to ISKCON, Trisha? I'm taking their evidence, and Lord Narayan is the judge. Lord Narayan is the judge. And Swami Prabhupada made him number 4. You think this judge will like it? Then he made Lord Krishna into a concocted entity, dancing in the street. He's using Lord Sri Krishna's name for his insane philosophy. Insane philosophy. Am I clear?
Very.
Very clear. Okay, so we need to round up. We were talking about the 12 alvas. I found a book just now. Okay. See, the Divine Vaishnava Alvars. I also bought this book at Sri Ramanuj. Highly potent. Alright? Dana? There are many ashrams when the Guru dies, devotees break in. You have heard of that? And they run for the money. Those of you break in and run for this book, the Divya Pradhanam Jaya down here, the Brahma Sutra and the Bhagavad Gita, I'll forgive you. I'll tell Lord Narayan, no karma for these people. This is what you must break into the ashram for us. Tomorrow, that judge is too late. I'm saying judge, the lawyer. The lawyer is too late. Wasn't quietly, you must record that. Because I'm going to late, alright? Remind me to put that in my will, Vasan. If the ashram is broken into and these books are stolen, it's fine, don't open a case, don't charge. Alright? There are some of you who will try to look for my safe in the room. Those charge them. Alright? So this book, and there's another twist to all of Lord Sri Ramanuj Acharya's books. Another twist. This book, the 12 Alvars, is not from the Sri Sampradaya. It's published by the Ramakrishna Math. Published by Ramakrishna Math. It means no bias. The Brahma Sutras published by Ramakrishna Center. Brahma Sutras, which means there's no bias, a non-Vaishnavite mission published these books. Sri Ramanuj Gita Bhasya, published by Ramakrishna Center. Is that not absolutely beautiful? Is it not? These books of Lord Sri Ramanuj's teachings are published from outsiders, giving him the highest status as a bona fide spiritual master. How great, how beautiful is this endorsement? Eh? And this book, Satish,
Yes, sir.
was conveniently found in one temple.
One chapter.
One chapter, chapter 5, was conveniently found in a temple by the founder Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who later became Lord Krishna. Who later became Lord Krishna, but that Krishna negates the original Krishna. Okay? Can you see the beauty of the Sri Sampradaya? Can you see the beauty of the Sri Sampradaya? Can you see the beauty of Sanatana Dharma? Now I don't know whether Pagla Adams pulled a ISKCON or ISKCON pulled a Pagla Adams, right? But both is devastating. Both is devastating. I don't know whether these people where they are, all these concoctors, but they're definitely going to meet Yamraj. They definitely have to meet Yamraj. Yeah. And they're also going to meet Dharamraj. Dharamraj is a minister of spiritual justice for this fraud and defeating the ends of spiritual justice. Jessica. Defeating the ends of spiritual justice, fraud, and fraud of Sanatana Dharma. This organization was founded on fraud and it gave birth to criminals, child molesters, money embezzlement, extortion, and public harassment. There is no greater disgrace in the world than taking a Bhagavad Gita and forcing someone to buy it. And I've been accosted by them for many, many years. I should see them in Chatsworth Center and I had to change lanes. Walking 10 toes, I had to change lanes. Because when they catch you, 300 rand, no. 275, no. At the end they'll tell you whatever you have. You give them 50 rand to. You can't beg on God's name. God is not a beggar. We're not selling a religion. The reason they did this is they are selling a concoction. You can't sell Lord Sri Krishna in any of the writings of ISKCON. And they made billions of dollars in that. They registered in United States. ISKCON is registered in United States. The publication is in United States. Or the consciousness is in United States. It's money laundering, it's theft, it's rape, and it's harassment of public people. There are thousands and thousands of complaints. They harass you at airports, they harass you on beachfront. Wherever they dance, with the dancing come harassment. They're trying to shove a B-52 down your throat, hoping that you can dance with them. They don't dance in nightclubs. They dance wherever they are. With the B-52, this is a concoction. This is a concoction. All right? Jai Shriman.